They say, be careful what you wish for. Because sometimes the things you want most can come back to haunt you in ways you'll never forget. This is the terrifying story of Sarah and the rag doll she created to get everything she wanted, only to awaken something far darker than she could ever imagine. Sarah was just a teenager, living a life she thought was ordinary. She had friends, a nice home, and a loving family. But there was one thing missing: her mother's attention. No matter what Sarah did, her mom always seemed too busy, too tired, too distracted. One day she found an old book in the attic, hidden behind dusty boxes. It was full of strange symbols and rituals, but one entry stood out to her: the ragdoll ritual. The ritual promised to grant a single wish, but with a terrifying price. If the doll you create asks for something, it will come. Curious and desperate, Sarah started the ritual. She found an old rag, stitched it together, and created the doll. It looked innocent enough, a simple doll with button eyes and a crooked smile. But the moment she placed it on her desk, something felt off. She whispered her wish aloud. I want my mom to pay attention to me. I want her to love me more than anything else. And just like that, the doll's button eyes seemed to blink. School was, even spent hours just talking to her. At first, Sarah was thrilled. This was everything she had wanted. But things started getting strange. At night, she'd hear soft whispers coming from the doll. Sometimes, she'd wake up to find the doll had moved. Its head would tilt slightly, its smile stretching wider. And then, Sarah began to have nightmares. Dark, twisted dreams of the doll watching her from the corner of her room, its eyes glowing. The whispers grew louder, more demanding. It was no longer just, give me more, but give me everything. One night, after a long argument with her mom, Sarah went to bed in tears. When she woke up, the doll was sitting at the edge of her bed, its eyes glowing a deep red. It whispered, "You're not enough. You must give more." Sarah panicked. She didn't understand. This was supposed to be about her mom, not this thing. The next day, Sarah found her mom in the living room, eyes wide with terror. The mom's voice was shaky as she said, "I don't know why, but I feel like I've been giving everything to you, and it's never enough." Suddenly, Sarah understood. The doll wasn't just manipulating her, it was controlling her mom too. Desperate, Sarah researched the ritual. She found the final page, which explained how to destroy the doll, if you truly wanted to end the curse. The catch? The doll had to choose to let go of the power it had taken. But the doll had other plans. The moment Sarah tried to burn it, the doll's stitched mouth moved, and it whispered,
I won't let you destroy me. You will give me everything, everything.
That night, Sarah locked the doll in the attic. But when she awoke, she found the attic door wide open. The doll was gone. Sarah's heart raced. She ran through the house, calling her mom, but there was no answer. Then she found her mother, motionless, sitting in front of the doll, its button eyes glowing with malevolent energy. The mom's face was blank, lifeless, as if she had become a puppet for the doll. As Sarah approached her, the doll's voice whispered in her ear, I told you, it was never enough. Suddenly, the doll's smile twisted into something grotesque, and Sarah screamed as her mother turned towards her, her eyes vacant, her body not her own. This isn't just a warning, it's a curse. Some things you shouldn't wish for. Some rituals you should never perform. What happens when you wish for everything and something more answers?